Welcome to Vybe Check. It's your boy Shells, and we got Jay Ruski. Today is a special episode. On today's episode of Vybe Check, we got a guest who truly wears many hats, and he wears them well. From the boxing ring to helping people craft their bodies, from coaching young minds to inspiring crowds. He's a man who embodies hustle, discipline, passion. He's a former boxer, a dedicated mentor, and an aspiring chef, a motivational speaker, and now stepping into the world as a fitness coach. Get ready for some real gems, raw motivation, and of course, great vibes. Let's welcome to the show, Tayvon Fish.
The one that was a hell of an intro, Sheldon. I don't know if I can live up to all those names.
Listen, you living up to them names. You feel me? You just gotta put the rocket up there and take it to another level.
That's
you feel
the truth.
me?
That's the truth.
So how you feeling?
Man, I'm doing good. I'm blessed, man. God has really, truly blessed me in these last couple of years. What about you guys?
Blessed too.
I'm good. I can't complain. Listen, I'm living life. I woke up today. Some people ain't wake up today. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So we can't take life for granted.
No.
Because tomorrow's not promised. You feel me? So you got to do everything you can and
That is the truth.
also help people out.
Yes, that's the truth.
You feel me?
But you
So a lot of people don't know you. And a lot of people do know you. A lot of people do know you. So in this interview, I want people to get to know you who don't know you. And the
Yeah.
people that do know you, I want them to get to know what's going on in your life.
Okay.
And like I said, your name is Tayvon Fish.
Yes.
Some may call you the handsome hustler.
So,
And why? Because we handsome.
we handsome. That's
But listen, Tayvon Fish, some call him the handsome hustler, but now he has a new business venture, and it's called Active Hustle. So listen, let's get into it, and let's get to know what's going on now. So I got a question. What first got you into boxing, and what lessons did you carry from the ring into your everyday life?
Oof. It's funny because the way I got into boxing is crazy. Like, literally, I remember it was just me and my friends. It was the end of football season. And we was just bored. We was like, yo, it's a boxing gym in the projects in Bayway. We just, literally just rolled our bikes up into the projects. Ironically, we almost got jumped that day. But you know how Bayway was back
You
in
would have
the
learned
day.
your lesson that day.
We went through yeah, that's neither here nor there. We rolled through, whole projects came out on us.
Wow.
But we just went there one day just bored, we all liked to fight growing up. You know, we kind of looked up to what y'all was doing. I ain't gonna speak on them GMG days. But we looked up to what y'all was doing, and it's we always wanted to be the best fighters we could be.
Okay.
So we went to the boxing gym one day, and I don't know, it just happened. I was the only one. It was 10 of us that went up there, and I was only 3 of us actually competed, and I was the only one that kept going.
Okay.
What kept me boxing is a lot of people told me I couldn't do it. Put a chip on my shoulder.
You proved them wrong, and that's the best part about it.
That
Yeah.
was your motivation. Huh?
Yeah. What? I had a mean chip on my shoulder.
Oh, that's right.
But I don't know how the way it happened, it just happened so fast. I really believe it was a God-given talent, because y'all remember before I started boxing, I was chubby.
You was. And you slimmed down at every weight class you had to get to. You hit a lot of goals that you had to hit.
Changed
Yeah.
your life, huh?
Yeah, it definitely changed my life. Taught me a lot of things and put me in a lot of rooms that I thought I'd never be in.
So the second part of that question is, what lessons did you carry from the ring into your everyday life?
Discipline is the key to everything. A lot of people drive off of motivation, but motivation is really temporary. You don't know how many times where it was a family event or a party or something going on that I really wanted to do, but I knew if I went there, I was going to be hungover. Mm-hmm. I wasn't going to make weight because I probably ate too much crap at that event, or I was just going to be out of shape because I probably needed that sparring session or something like that. So the discipline to say nah, I got to go to the gym today is what I carried over into life. It's doing things that I really don't want to do, but I know the outcome is going to be something I really want. So it's doing what you don't want to do so you can have what you want to have.
That's what's up.
That's discipline at its best.
That's what's up.
So that's honestly the main thing I took from it. And then also I learned people only love you, and I'm not speaking for like family or like close friends and stuff like that. I'm just speaking for society as a whole. We live in a society of what you can do for me now. Like I remember when I was boxing, like I don't remember paying for workout equipment. I don't remember paying for flights. It was a lot. I don't think I paid to get into the club sometimes.
Wow.
But like the minute I stopped boxing, like all that energy like shifted. Like it was like,
People start treating you different.
yeah, it's like, what's the next wave?
That's
'Cause-
crazy.
Yeah, so it's like,
Same for you.
yeah, and I wasn't even famous yet, so I could imagine what like I was a local celebrity, like I was just
Imagine,
lit on the east, like northeast coast. Like I could imagine somebody that's like world famous and fall off. Like that got to be a crazy.
It's
feeling.
crazy. They say use me, not misuse me.
What was the hardest fight you ever had, and what did it teach you about your life, with yourself?
Oof. I had a lot of hard fights. I never sat and thought about like what was my hardest fight. I can tell you the hardest I've been punched in my face.
Hey, that's a
a
part
start.
of it.
Yeah, so like, yo, I was in Florida and it was the rematch against Ireland, like to fight, and they didn't have nobody my weight class to fight, so I went up to middleweight, they would call it 165, and I fought at 152. So that's like a huge jump, like 152 to 165. Like I fought the national champ at 165. In Ireland, he was black, so I should have known I was in trouble. You a black Irish kid. Like his name was Kevin. Boy, when I tell you, I threw a lazy jab just to try to bait him in, because I like to bait people with a lazy jab just to see how they react to it. He hit me with a check hook. I felt like lightning went down my leg. When I say I buckled. I was like, yo. My coach, he changed the whole game plan. Like, you know how Tyson say everybody got a game plan until they get punched in the mouth? He changed my whole game plan. And my coach was like, yo, why you stop throwing so many punches? I said, that nigga hit hard.
He almost knocked me back to Jersey. It was a reason for that.
On everything. Like, he put me in survival mode. I said, yo, this fight is being broadcasted live.
Yeah.
I said, I am not getting knocked out on TV.
I'm glad I wasn't there. I probably jumped in the ring and said,
Yo.
yo, give me the gloves. Give me the gloves.
Yo, that was like the first time I was in a fight and I was actually like worried about somebody knocking me out.
Damn, was that hard?
Like, it was like, it didn't hurt. I just felt my legs
buckled
give
you.
out on
Yeah.
me. Like, I've been hit with hard punches where it's like, yo, he could punch. But it was hard and it was on a button. And I was like, nah, I'm not getting knocked out.
Like, you rock.
I said, I don't care what happens in this fight, I'm not getting knocked out. And everybody in the world, because it was being broadcast on, like,
Right.
it was live.
Well, listen, it's glad you ain't getting knocked out. That's a good thing.
Yeah.
But you were speaking of discipline.
Yeah.
So do you think the discipline from boxing helped you hustle today?
Of course. Like I said, like it's a lot of things that you don't want to do with boxing. For example, cutting weight. Like nobody want to like not eat what they want to eat. Like
Right.
you get what I'm saying? Like the push back from the table, knowing you got this goal or that goal, or like just drink straight water for a whole day. Like I lost 14 pounds in 1 week one time trying to cut weight for a fight. So it's like, me personally, I can't speak for everybody else, but I never liked doing essays in school. I never liked doing
Right.
my homework and stuff like that. Me right now as a business owner, it's like a lot of homework that I have to do behind the scenes. For example, as a personal trainer, I literally have to have my exercise plans written out like sometimes a month ahead. Like, and that causes me to sit down at a laptop or sit down on my tablet and do research and watch boring videos and study and read different books, because science is always evolving, and it's like you got to stay up to what the new scientific trends are, because you want the best results for your clients, because at the end of the day, that's your product.
Right.
And if your product is bad, you ain't doing business. That's everything. That's in the streets, that's in marketing, that's in food. You got bad product, nobody wants to do business with
Nobody's coming to you.
Universal rule right there.
you. Yeah.
Golden rule.
That's what's up.
Yeah, so
You became a mentor and coach. What drives you to want to give back and guide others?
So for me, it was like, I remember like being a kid that everybody was like I was either annoying to some people, I was bad to some people. I was a
always the annoying little cousin.
Yeah, I was
But
a
we
troublemaker. But it took different men in my life to just sit me down. Like, not for nothing, even you, Sheldon, like you taught me a lot of good things and bad things growing up.
Hey, we almost the same age, so you know we do the good and we do the bad together.
Yes,
you feel me?
but I feel like those different mentors in my life took me from that annoying, bad little kid, like, to this next level. And I feel like a lot of young men don't have those examples in life. Like, nothing. Like, I had my father in my life. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Like, he ain't the richest man in the world, but he always sustained certain things in my life. And it's like, not having that, or not having a male figure you could look up to, could really send you left. And you see the people we grew up around, like, a lot of that is from looking up to the wrong people. So I want I want these kids to have somebody that they could look up to and be like, yo, like, you know, I'm in a relationship now, but at a point in my life, I was the ladies' man. I was the dude that always had a little bit of money in his pocket. I always did this, but I ain't have to play the streets super heavy to be that. Like, I ain't have to join the gang to be one of the toughest. Like, you feel what I'm saying? I get my respect, but I get it off the strength of who I am, not because of something that's backing me. You feel me?
Give them something different to look at.
Yeah, exactly.
The common.
I ain't the
rhetoric.
typical.
You ain't the typical dude. Yeah.
I ain't the typical dude in the hood that everybody will want to look up to, but people look up to me. So I want to share what led me to this path.
Absolutely.
All right, so what's one piece of advice that you give to the younger people to chase their goals?
Man, don't let nobody tell you no. Don't let nobody tell you not capable of doing something. Anything you put your mind to and you dedicate your life to, it's going to be like, how you do one thing is how you do everything. Like with my with my mentorship program, one of the things I tell young men is define your passions in life, because how you do one thing is how you do everything. If you're passionate about one thing, you take that same energy and you be passionate about everything you put your hands on.
And you're going to hear more no's than yeses in life.
Oh,
anyway.
yeah. And then the biggest...
Don't get discouraged by no's.
Yeah, and every yes is not a green light to do something. Like, I tell people, like, God closed doors on you the same way Satan opened doors. You got to use your discernment to just decide, like, all right, this is the good opportunity, this is a bad opportunity.
That's right.
Okay. What's the biggest challenge you face while mentoring?
This generation is very... they're very knowledgeable, but they're very lost at the same time. So it's like, it creates this like concoction of know-it-all, but at the same time, like, they feel like you can't relate to what I got going on. So like, they don't understand. Like, you've probably dealt with it. Like, you probably told people in our generation, like, yo, I'm telling you, I've seen this before. It may look a little different, but what you going through, I went through.
Yeah.
Every generation feels like the next generation, the generation before them don't know what they're talking about.
Right.
So it's like trying to relate to them and not talk down at them, talk eye to eye, come into them. It's hard to do that when they're younger and stuff like that. And then like finding solutions, because a lot of them don't want to hear what they should be doing. They want to hear a solution to what problems they're facing now.
Right. That's true. And like you said, talking to the younger generation, they look at us as a 30-year-olds, and they like we was born in the 1910 or something.
This old man.
Right.
Yeah.
And it's like, bro, we're not that older than you.
Yeah,
you feel
not
me?
at all.
So just relax. We seen it, and we trying to help you not get sucking up by that negativity. You feel me? So that's a good piece of advice.
That's what's up.
Now, I want to cross over to you being known as the handsome hustler from Active Hustle. What does that name mean to you?
So handsome hustler, like, you feel what I'm saying? Like, watching, you know, my dad, watching you and stuff like that. Like, I always found ways to make money. Like, I always like seen, like, you gotta have it. Like, I always wanted to have $1 in my pocket. I remember selling candy in high school. I go to BJ's and shoot, I'm going before the BJ's. You remember the corner store 10-cent candy strips?
Yeah.
I was selling them for $0.25 in class.
Oh, there you go.
And then I worked my way up to making money to go to BJ's.
Okay.
I was selling the Welch's, the fruit snacks. I was selling them $1 a pop. Like, I remember making like $500. I had people working for me in high school and everything. And that led on to other things. I always found a way to make $1. Like, I wasn't going to let myself just be broke for too long. Like, don't get me wrong,
we all have broke days.
I got my periods where I was down, but then I had more up days than I had down days. And then, not for nothing, my grandmother told me I'm handsome, so that's why I put the two together.
There you go. Handsome hustler.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's what's up, man. So what keeps you motivated on days when you don't feel like feel like being, you know.
It goes back to discipline.
That discipline keeps you in the game.
Yeah, like y'all. Yesterday I had to wake up at 4:30 in the morning, train somebody at 5 in the morning. I was dragging my feet there, like my gym is in my building. Like that's
Still dragging.
I'm like, I don't want to do this.
You gotta push
Right.
yourself, man.
Especially when your clients don't be motivated sometimes. It's like, yo, like I feed off of energy sometimes. And when you got your 5 in the morning, your client ain't there. So you gotta be the
You gotta
energy
pick them
for
up.
them. So it's
Yeah.
like, bro, I'm down in energy, you down in energy. Somebody gotta come with the energy. And then, like that's what discipline come to play. Like, yo, drink some coffee, suck it up.
And let's get to work.
Yeah.
Exactly. Now, if a time machine was over there, right, and a door just opened, boom, and little Tayvon walking here, 5-year-old Tayvon walking here and sat next to you,
Yeah.
what advice would you give him? If little Tayvon came in here and
man.
sat next to you, you got to put your arm around him.
Lil
What would you say to
Tayvon.
little Tayvon right now to go for the future?
You don't gotta act up to get attention, little bro. Like just chill, relax, smack all cool. Like you feel what I'm saying? Like it's a lot of us growing up. Like it was a lot of us,
Yes.
and it was hard to get attention from the family. So I felt like I developed this mentality that all attention is good attention. So if I break something, it's still attention.
I see.
You get what I'm saying? So it's like I felt like being bad, being good, it didn't matter. I'm getting attention.
Right.
But being good didn't get me attention when I was doing what I was supposed to do.
Okay. That's good.
Step in
So,
the world of cooking. What inspired that passion?
Watching our family, like everybody in our family know how to cook.
that's true.
Like especially the men. Like I'm sorry, the men in our family got it. Like the women got it.
They got the will.
But if we doing ratios, it's the women in our family that know how to cook.
They
Like
get down.
they got it. But it's more men in our family that know how to cook than it is women. I'm just speaking for our generation. I'm not even speaking for the
Yeah.
past generation.
And it's crazy because the women always take that title.
Yeah,
But
not in this Fish
it might
family.
It might be neck to neck. Because I hear about a lot of people. Your father, your father,
Yeah.
listen,
ZD, the big ZD.
everybody got
Everything.
they,
Father ZD, it was brand.
I'm the seafood king.
Yeah.
What you known for?
Man, I make it all. That's the crazy thing about it. Like I just
Oh,
made a
do it all.
seafood boil. I can make Asian food. I can make Latin food. Yo, I made some Peruvian the green sauce with some chicken the other day. I mixed it in my steak. Like
You doing
man,
it.
I be doing it. I
You got-
bake.
You got to invite us over.
I about to say,
Yeah.
what time we coming over on Sunday?
Honestly, I wanted to have a cookout the other day. I make a mean steak. Like
I taste his food, and then he'll be on Instagram, chefing it up, and I just be like, "Yo, I ain't get an invite, bro. Come on now." But look, it was times he told me to come over and get my plate, so I ain't gonna say he said no all the time. He did say come over.
And he ain't
it
come.
wasn't no LOLs. It was, you want a plate? Come over now.
Yeah.
So
Reason why I ain't never really have a family like day where I cook. I hate cooking for more than 5 people. I'm gonna keep it a buck for you. We was talking about this
Yeah.
early.
you ain't doing
Trying to get the food right for more than 10 people is crazy. Shout out to all the restaurant owners that got their recipes that can give the same product over and over again, because that is a gift and a skill
Yeah.
I do not have. At least I don't want to have. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Yeah, maybe we need to figure that out. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, never mind, because then we're gonna have to cook for a lot of people.
Yeah, I don't.
So
It's definitely rough.
if you could cook for any celebrity, who would it be and what would you make?
I could cook for any celebrity.
Any celebrity, who would it be and what would you make for them? Now, I want you to
Damn.
think about this because you got to tap into your great recipes. And you want them to be like, yo, Chef T, that was banging.
If I could cook for any celebrity, yo, I'm gonna keep it a buck with you.
Oh,
I'm drawing a blank. Like
you
I
don't know who?
nah, cause
It
it's
could
like,
be your favorite boxer,
bro,
your
why am
favorite
I
rapper.
cooking for you when you a celebrity, bro? Take like,
You
It's
better
just
get
showing
you
your
better get a
gift.
chef.
yeah.
It could be Kim Kardashian. It could be Floyd Mayweather. It could be, you feel me?
I'm gonna cook
Man.
for Trump.
Maybe have a cook-off.
He took it for Donald T.
I'm gonna cook for Trump, and we're gonna have some conversations about some of these policies. Cause you know, when you talk
Alright.
over food, that dopamine be going, people be in a good mood.
Right.
I could probably change some things. I feel like talking to anybody else is like, yeah, you a celebrity, but like, what you really gonna do for me after this good meal? Cook for Trump?
That's good. That's a good answer because a lot of people would have said a baddie or their favorite rapper. That's good.
I don't really. I never got starstruck growing up. Like, you know, like we always thought we were celebrities growing
Exactly.
up.
That's what I'm
So
saying.
like when I get around celebrities, like even when I was boxing and stuff like that, I would get around these celebrities like, yo, this is such and such. I'm like, yeah, the only difference between me and him is he put in a little bit more work than I did.
Facts.
I don't see like I be around celebrities,
Right.
And they be regular people. They don't even really be wanting to get treated like celebrities for real, except for when they new. But when you get a veteran celebrity, they be
just wanna
annoyed.
relax,
They be
yeah.
like, yo, bro, like.
They just want to chill and live life and float on
Facts.
to the sunsets.
So it's like, man, I don't.
Okay, so what's next for the handsome hustler?
Yo, honestly, I'm thinking about fighting again in December, but don't quote me on that. I got to get this weight down. I'm like 175 pounds. I got to get down to 154.
Come on, retirement guy. I heard it first.
Listen, if that's what you want to do, you young.
Yeah.
You still got it.
Yeah.
Chin up high, do what you got to do. You feel me? When people hear the name Tayvon Fish, what do you want them to think about?
I want them to family, man. Love my family. Like I don't get like one of my like things I regret right now in this phase of my life is I don't have enough time for family.
Okay.
And that's the like honest to God goal is to get to a place where I could just like we talked about this before, but I want to be at a place where I could put family on.
Right.
Like I understand that I gotta separate myself to be able to come back because I can't pour in it from an empty cup. Right now, my cup, if I start pouring what I got, I'm gonna be done up.
Right.
So I basically like, I want people to know like, yo, Tayvon was somebody that did this for his family. If I get to a point where I could only support my immediate family and the people I surround myself, or if I get to a point where I could put everybody in my family on, because you know we got
Too many people.
that's talented. Like we got
Right.
a lot of talented family members. But one thing I'm learning, everybody's not an entrepreneur. Some people are just workers, and you got to be the one to open that door for them, give them some, like we got family members, if we gave them somewhere where they could work and show off their talents, they gonna do their thing, but they just don't have the discipline to
Right.
start that thing. Somebody has to start it for them. And once we put them in that door, they lit. Like we got hair braiders, we got chefs,
Everything.
We got
could open up
construction
a
work.
warehouse
Chefs.
full of
You
people.
got everything.
And you do this over there, you do that over here. You feel me? But when I hear the word Tayvon Fish, I hear Aggie ass little cousin
Yeah.
that I can't wait to go hang out with. You feel me?
Yeah.
It's like I call you all the time, like, yo, when we going on vacation? Yo, what we doing this? Yo, when we doing that? Because it's fun to hang around you. You
Yeah.
feel me? If I had 5 people to call or hang out with, you're on that list.
Yeah,
you
I
feel
appreciate
me?
you. I always tell people, I like, yo, I told you this, like you never, like you feel what I'm saying, we had that conversation. You never thought I looked at you like that, but I always looked at you like an older brother or a mentor and stuff like that. It was a lot of
Thank you.
things that you showed me or put me on to that, you know, you didn't have to do because you are my cousin at the end of the day. We're only 4 years apart.
Right.
You ain't that much older than me, but like it was a point in my life where you were one of the older cousins where I was like, yo, like, dang, I really needed to learn that. Or like, dang, I wanted to be like that. Or like, you don't get the credit you deserve in the family. Like you show
Yeah.
up.
I
Hold
don't
up.
gatekeep either. I like to put people on because I'd rather do it with y'all.
Yeah, exactly.
You feel me? Than a stranger, I'd rather, if I got some ideas to go build this building, I'm calling y'all up. Unfortunately, some people are going to pull me down, but I'm still going to call y'all.
But that's what we called to do. Like I was telling my lady last night, like she was asking me people I would want to hang out with more. And I was like, she said, like I named you and she was like, would you want him to pour in it? I said, yo, not for nothing. Every time I'm around Shelton, we talk about like we like Pinky in the Brain sometimes. Like we talk about how we gonna conquer the world.
Right.
Like our ideology is like we don't want to get rich by ourselves because it's gonna be boring.
Exactly.
Or the people around us are gonna be leeches and we're gonna build resentment. If we could get everybody in the family rich, it's like it's lit. Like
What?
them.
We need a reality show.
Yo,
That's
like
the next move, huh?
yeah, like
Gotta be.
You be watching these YouTube friends that get rich together and they just be doing stuff.
That's
Like me and
what's dope.
Sheldon was just doing stuff with middle class income at a point in our life.
Right.
Like, yo, like
Mad,
you
man.
know how them trips used to be.
Yeah.
Like we just be,
Yeah.
we be places like yo, how we end up here?
With the things we're doing, is like, you would have thought we was rich.
Yeah,
You
like
would've
remember that
really thought
time
we
we
was rich.
missed our flight on purpose?
Yes, and we just stayed for another day.
Yeah, just
You feel me?
because.
That's what I'm saying. When I look back at some of the things I did, I'm just like, yo, where did this money come from? How was I able to even do this?
We were just going off of vibes.
Yeah.
Like God really,
Vibe check.
yeah, vibe check for real. Like we literally
Exactly.
used to just live off of vibes. Like I don't know how we end up the places we end up, like the day it start with this one plan, and then we'd be here, and it's like
Yeah.
Some other shit going on.
nobody like.
$100 in our pocket.
I don't think nobody
Sometimes
is
you don't need a lot of
down.
money to have fun.
You
you
don't.
live your life.
Yeah,
That's for
You
real.
don't need to have scrabbling budgets.
yeah. Nobody was as down to like just be spontaneous as I think when me and you get together. It was never like a, nah, I ain't gonna do that. Or
We ain't
nah.
had to think.
We just like,
Yo, you gonna do it? All right.
yeah.
Friday?
All right, we out. It wouldn't even be a Friday. It'd be like before I got busy with work and kids, it'd be a phone call. Hey, yo, I'm going here. I'm like, well, all right, we out. And then before you know, you done kidnapped me for the whole day. It went from just
Listen.
going to the mall.
Now we somewhere else. But listen, everybody know, if you get in my car, don't have no plans for the rest of the
You
day.
stuck for 2 hours.
You stuck. Everybody know that. Well, everybody who know that knows that. But the
Yeah.
people who get in my car be mad, like, "Hey, bro, I gotta go here. I don't know what to tell you, bro. We in Delaware now. I don't know. I don't know what time we coming
Yeah,
back.
how we in Philly, bro? Like,
Exactly.
I'm surprised you ain't never drive to Cali with me in the car. I'm glad you didn't.
That was one of the goals, but nah.
Kidnapped me, took me to Florida, like North Carolina.
Yeah. But look, this was a very successful interview. I had a great time talking
Yes,
to you.
thank you, cuz.
Now, let the people know where to find you at, where to connect with you to follow your journey.
Okay. So right now I'm on TikTok as my name, Tayvon Fish.
Okay.
Instagram, The Real Active Hustle. Facebook, Tayvon Fish. I'm on LinkedIn as Tayvon Fish or Active Hustle. I'm not sure. Like
What about your business page?
The Real Active Hustler is my
Okay.
business page. Handsome Hustler is my private page. I'm not really on there no more because I'm about my business now.
what's up.
What
what's
Adrian
up.
Broner said about business.
About business, but
About-
AB need to get it together.
Yeah, he do, but that's another story for another
Exactly.
podcast.
So listen, follow him, follow his journey because he got some things that's coming up in the future. I don't
Yes,
know
sir.
if you want to mention anything or shout anybody out.
So if you, I want to
CC.
shout out. I'm gonna shout out my lady for sure. My lady is also my partner in what I do. The Real Sierra Celeste, or it's the Sierra Celeste. Get rid of the real. I'm the real
wanna
active.
spell that
hustler.
out?
It's THECIERRACELESTE. The Sierra Celeste. What we do in our company is, well, we're personal trainers, mentors, and then I acquire contracts with luxury apartment buildings, and I present myself as an amenity where we teach group classes, all sorts. I have a team of people. We teach yoga, hills class, Zumba. We hit boxing. We do it all in luxury apartment buildings.
Nice.
We are a full-time amenity, and we also help out with events.
Okay.
But like I said, we do a little bit of everything.
So can I get a membership?
Huh?
Cause
You was born with a membership. You just gotta pull up.
All right, listen, I need to get this 6-pack. I got the 3.
Yeah.
I gotta get the other 3.
Yeah, man. Me too. I got
Yeah, so
the
that ain't got nothing to do with me. That's
Oh,
what you
alright,
eat. That's
alright.
80% kitchen.
diet.
Okay.
That's
Yeah,
the diet.
that's all kitchen work. I could build the muscles,
Mm-hmm.
but they ain't gonna show unless you're doing what you're supposed to do in the kitchen.
All right, well, we're going to talk off camera on what I got to do.
Yeah.
And like I said, guys, the handsome hustler is here. Tayvon Fish. Vybe Check out.